Shalom, shalom, shalom. All praises on the glory to Bashim Yahushua, Bashim Kakadash. Double honors to my apostles and elders, a great millstone. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect. This is an article from the Independent, and it goes into, it says, after killing hundreds in boat strikes. Yeah, you remember that? They was striking all those boats over there. You know, they didn't have no evidence that they were moving any drugs or anything. They just was killing them for no reason, you know. And now we're in a war with a different country, you know, with Iran. I think that's, there's blackouts. I think it's in Cuba, because of these tariffs and, the Esau Edom, his continual stroke on the nations. And, this article reminded me of Habakkuk chapter 2, because it says U.S. military expands its campaign on land in Latin America. All right. And as we know, this devil just, he's always at war. He's at war while he's gonna, try to go fight other small, wars, like in different countries, talking about he's, going after theists, terrorists in different countries, man. All right. And really, this is just a devil that the Bible speaks of, man. All right. So, I want to read this real quick, and then I'll get the scripture, and that'll be it. It says hundreds of people have been killed in the year since the U.S. military began bombing boats it accused of carrying drugs off Latin America's Caribbean and Pacific coast. Now the Trump administration said it is seeking to extend that lethal campaign to land, pursuing deals that would put U.S. forces on the ground in allied nations across the region. All right, you see, so this devil, he can't get enough. All right, he wants to kill more people and go into different lands and take their resources. And, he says that he's making deals and things like that, but you know what I'm saying? Like he doesn't honor those deals, just like all those bases that were struck, so-called U.S. allies by Iran. All right, this devil, he just let them get struck. He didn't honor any of those deals either. All right, and just like he's not a man of honor, man. He stole America. He's going into different countries. He's spread all over the place, fighting a war and spread everywhere. Like he just can't have enough. He's never satisfied. He just has to kill and kill and kill. He wants more blood, man. All right. And so it says it is seeking to extend its lethal campaign to land, pursuing deals that would put U.S. forces on the ground in allied nations across the region. It says President Trump's Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth announced last week during a visit to Panama that Colombia, Guatemala, and Honduras had agreed to allow U.S. to carry out joint military operations against criminal groups on their soil, following Ecuador, which launched similar missions with the U.S. in March. Guatemala, however, has denied reaching such an agreement. Right, see? Guatemala has denied it, all right? Because guess what, man? All right? Whenever this devil goes into different countries, that's all he does. All right, he says he's going to fight theists, terrorists or whatever. But really, he's just taking resources, rape, rob, and murder, setting up shop, all right, and just doing his imperialistic white supremacist business, man, in different places, man. All right, and you think you can fight this war and go around different countries and fight them at the same time, and this is just a proud man. All right, it says it will be like you saw with the strikes on the drug boats, Hegseth said during a military drill in the jungle in Panama. Same effect on land, he said. And so we're working with Ecuador, we're working with Colombia, we're working with partners to bring the fight to the designated terrorist organizations on land. And this is just a devil, man. All right, this is the devil the Bible speaks of, man. All right, let's get the scripture. All right, this is Habakkuk. Just a quick little lesson, right? Habakkuk, chapter 2, right? Yeah, Habakkuk chapter 2, verses 4, and it says, "Behold, his soul, which is lifted up, is not upright in him, but the just shall live by faith." It says, "Yeah, also because he transgresseth by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home." Right. So this devil, all right, is and I don't know why they would trust Esau Edom to come into their country after seeing what they have done in the earth, man. All right, those are Israelite, a lot of Israelites are in those countries, man. A lot of our people. All right, and all he's going to do is come in and wreak havoc, man. All right, come in and wreak havoc to things. All right, it says, "Yet also because he transgresseth by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlargeth his desire as hell." Right. You going in a different, you going everywhere, you're putting troops everywhere, all across the earth, man. And is as death. Yeah, you deal with this like the scriptures say, never trust thine enemy. Who will pity someone who's bitten by a serpent, roughly paraphrasing. Sirach chapter 12, I forget what verse, but yeah, never trust thine enemy, man. All right, we can get that real quick. So, our people, they keep on trusting this devil, man. All right. Sirach 12 and 13. It says, I'll start at 12. It says, "Set him not by thee," talking about Esau Edom, "lest when he have overthrown thee, he stand up in thy place." Yeah, they want to go and overthrow the governments of these places, man. Just like they wanted to do in Greenland, the different places. Trump saying he want to go here, he want to go here, he want to take this and take the oil. As soon as they got in Venezuela, took Maduro, and he was talking about oil deals. We're going in with they just went in there and stole some stuff, man. And, nobody could do nothing about it, right? They just went in there and stole, and bragged about it. It says, "Neither let him sit in thy right hand, lest he seek to take thy seat. And thou at the last remember my words and be pricked therewith. Who will pity a charmer that is bitten with the serpent?" Right. And that's the serpent. This is the devil the Bible speaks of, Esau Edom. "Or such as come nigh to wild beasts." That's right. So who's going to pity you whenever you get bit by this devil, man? It says, "So one that goeth to a sinner and is defiled with him in his sins, who will pity?" Right. It says, For a while he will abide with thee, but if thou begin to fall, he will not tarry." Right. "An enemy speaketh sweetly with his lips, but in his heart he imagineth how to throw thee into a pit." That's right. Making deals and making it seem like you and these countries are working together, and really you're trying to throw them into a pit. You're trying to destroy them, man. You mess around and bring a McDonald's. Probably already got it. Mess around and bring all this that strong drink over there, man. All right, push homosexuality on different nations. All right, and taxing and doing the tariffs thing too. Like, how the hell you gonna let them devils do that? They got all types of tariffs on you, man. It says, "He will weep with his eyes, but if he find opportunity, he will not be satisfied with blood." And that's what we're telling our people, right? Because this is a true demon, man. He's not there for your good. Going back to Habakkuk 2 and verse 5, it says, yet also because he transgresseth by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlargeth his desire as hell, and is as death, and cannot be satisfied, but gathereth up unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people. That's right. And that's this devil, man. All right. Verse 9, it says, woe unto him that coveted an evil covenants to his house, that he may set his nest on high, that he may be delivered from the power of evil. Right. It says, thou hast consulted shame to thy house by cutting off many people. And that's what he come to do. And hast sinned against thy soul. Verse 12, woe to him that buildeth a town with blood, and establishes a city by iniquity. All right. So this is the devil the Bible speaks of, man. Just had to get that real quick article. I want to give all praise on Woody. How about Shemi Awashai, Bashem Makakwadash. Hopefully this message was edifying. Shalom.